Everybody, Mark Edwards here. Going to do a quick video today just talking about some of the changes at hockeyprospect.com for this season. Uh, I guess right off the top, the two big changes are our website subscription model. There is only one membership now. So there's just, you want to join, there's only one option. And the other big change is there's no more NHL Draft Black Book. Its final issue was produced in June. There will be a new NHL Draft publication with a new name. It will be a much more streamlined, condensed version at a much lower price. It also will not be included in our membership. So in the past, if you joined, you'd come to the website in June and you would just log into your membership and the black book was free. That won't happen anymore. You're going to join and then you're also going to have to buy the book. But both those prices are significantly lower. So that'll be a big positive to this. So the membership, we will still have some member-only content, obviously, but also at this new price, if you've never had our publications before, you can get pretty much everything right now that's in our online store, with the exception currently of our last year's Black Book, will be included with that new Insiders membership, it's called. Okay, and then we'll have information coming on our new NHL Draft publication as the season goes forward, and give more info as we move along. But the one thing we do know is it's going to be much more streamlined and a lot cheaper price. Okay, if you follow me on Twitter, you might already know this, but hold up my arm here. I can barely even move my fingers still. So I told the Twitter followers I had some surgery in August, so I currently can't drive. So I've been kind of stuck in the mud here at home, limited to video. I really thought that because the surgery was back in August, I had some surgery on my arm. It actually goes all the way back into late last season, so I was dealing with this pain in the butt as I was trying to finish up the last year's Black Book with the guys, and then I hit the summer and finally got some progress into the surgery stage, yada yada yada. Here we are, but I didn't think it was going to take this long for me to recover, so I actually thought I'd be driving by week one of the regular OHL season, which was last week, and I'm not quite there yet. So I actually meet the surgeon tomorrow, so I think the sling will probably come off, at least be able to take it off here and there, and start working some physio and getting my arm going again. I hope so, because I'm really getting bored. But that's where I'm at personally, so just a bit of a slow start for me, but no big deal. I mean, I've missed 1 week. The other change to the website, or just overall to hockeyprospect.com, there's just going to be more free content this year. Okay, we've already started that. The YouTube channel that we've had for, oh my God, probably 15 years at least. I think all the way back to 2007 or something like that, just off the top of my head. We've never really made good use of it, and really hoping this is the year that we change that. So already, Jerome and Brad, they really enjoy doing podcasts together. So they've already put out a series of part 1 through 4 videos on prospect depth charts for the NHL teams. Okay, and there's also an article on the website which is free, which you can just go there and take a look at the top 10 that they came up with across the board for their top 10 for all the NHL teams. And then they did 4 videos to go into a little more in depth to talk about some of those players. So that was kind of the start to their new podcast. It's called Scouting Sessions. They're going to try and do 1 per week. I don't think there's going to be one this week, but I think next week they'll get on their regular schedule and try and pump out 1 a week. We have weeks where there's a lot going on, maybe rankings weeks where we're having meetings, that sort of thing. They might not get one out, but really we're going to try and get pretty regular with our YouTube channel and have at least a video come out once a week. I'll do some as well. Mine will be more so just whatever's on my mind that week, whether it's some games I've been to, a certain prospect, maybe some news, what I'm hearing, who knows. But it'll be whatever I can come up with and time I have to do it. But looking forward to utilizing our YouTube channel more. Obviously, that's free. You can help us by just going and subscribing. It's free. Right now, I think we're about 480 subscribers. There's a threshold at 500 subscribers and another 1,000. At 1,000, it's a really good threshold. And if we get to the 1,000, then we'll kind of really start pouring some extra time into YouTube because we can start to financially gain from it. So obviously, financial gain equals willingness to put some more hours into. So if you've thought about it, and it doesn't cost you anything, just hit the subscribe button and help us blow by that 1,000 subscriber mark as fast as can. Last year we lost a lot of staff. Almost our whole Quebec Major Junior scouting staff was scooped up. So that killed the Quebec Major Junior Draft product last year. About a month after that happened, right before the season, pretty much the same thing happened to our OHL scouts. So it kind of decimated those two products, the OHL Draft Guide and the Quebec Major Junior Draft Guide. It's very difficult to find quality scouts every year to replace a whole staff. The product would suffer. I'm not going to produce a product and sell a product that I don't feel good about. We need some scouts that kind of filter in every year and replace one or two guys that move on to teams rather than a whole staff. It's just not doable. So there will be no OHL Draft Guide or Quebec Major Junior Draft Guide again this year. For the foreseeable future, I don't see those returning, but I'm not going to say never. So we are strictly an NHL Draft coverage website now, independent scouting service. We do that really well. We've got scouts that have been with us literally for decades. We've got good coverage, and we basically, it's second nature now in going through each month where we are in the certain weeks and what we're going to do and how we see the game and our meeting process and everything. So we feel good about the product we put out. And again, it'll be a different product this year, but it'll be recognizable and a lot of stuff will remain the same. Just looking at my quick little bullet points here. So as far as NHL Draft, probably follow last year would be my guess for the rankings. I think we put one out in November. So the first ranking would come out sometime in November, maybe a week delayed with my little delay here, given my situation. But really, I'm not that far behind. I mean, we've had one OHL week. I did make it out to one camp, and I can't drive this week, but there's a chance, always a chance of jumping in with an NHL team scout or something like that and getting to a game or two. And then obviously there's video here for me to start until I can get back behind the wheel. I can't wait to get behind the wheel. It's been about 40 days since I've driven, so really hitting my limit with this. Very bored. Okay, so that's just a really quick overview of some of the changes. There's a contact form on our website if you have specific questions. If you are a platinum subscriber, you can still log in with that. Nothing has changed other than when your renewal comes up, you can join again for a lot less cost to you, and not a whole lot of difference in what you'll receive, other than the Black Book will not be included because the Black Book doesn't exist, but the new NHL Draft publication will also not be included. That will just strictly be buy it when it becomes available in June. That's the real thing I wanted to drive home here, because that's a big difference this year. There are the current year's publication will not be included with the membership. It is a separate cost. Okay, everybody, I hope everybody's enjoyed the training camp and preseason and week 1 or 2 of your regular seasons wherever you are as we get rolling here into this new draft class. And we'll see some of you in the rinks along the road. And trust me, I'm just dying to get out there. Okay, thanks. Hope everybody is well, and we'll see you soon.